Regular and irregular verbs. A regular verb is any verb whose conjugation follows the physical pattern or one of the typical patterns of the language to which it belongs. A verb whose conjugation follows a different pattern is called an irregular verb. This is one instance of the distinction between regular and irregular inflection, which can also apply to other word classes such as noun and adjectives. In English, for example, verbs such as play, enter, and like are regular since they form their inflected parts by adding the typical ending s, ing, and ed to give forms such as plays, entering, and liked. On other hand, verbs such as drink, hate, and have irregular since some of their parts are not made according to the typical pattern drunk and drunk, not drink, hate as a past tense and past participate, not hated, and has and had, not has and had. The classification of verb as regular or irregular is to some extent a subjective matter. If some conjugation paragon and language is followed by a limited number of verbs or it requires the specification of more than one principal part, as with the German strong verb. Views may differ as to whether the verbs in question should be considered irregular. Most inflections irregularities arises as a result of a series of fairly uniform historical changes, so formed that appear to be irregular from a synchronic contemporary point of view may be seen as possible more regular patterns when the verbs are analyzed from a diachronic viewpoints. Development of irregular verb. When a language develops some type of inflection such as verb conjugation, it normally produces certain typical regular patterns by which words in the given some class some to make their inflection forms. The language may develop a number of different regular patterns either as a result of conditional sound charges which cause differentiated with a single pattern or through patterns with different duration coming to be used for the same purpose. An example of the latter is provided to be strong and weak verbs of the German language. The strong verbs inherited their method of making past forms of vowel evolved from Proto-Indo-European, while for the weak verbs a different method additional of dental suffocation developed. Thanks for today.